All right, everyone, here we go with 3 quick turkeys with me. Well, they're cards, but we'll call them turkeys today. It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, United States of America. Right here. Bottom of the deck, I got a pre-shuffle. So why am I here? Well, I'm here because I'm about to go have food fights with a sibling and a bunch of friends. But, I mean, aside from that, why am I here? Well, let's take a look at the energy. It's kind of an energetic weather update here for Thanksgiving, more than 3 quick turkeys. But, you know, 5 swords and the crossed by the hangman and the high priestess, along with the 7 of swords and the 3 of cups. This is a real easy energy to read on the surface, and that's what that's the read on it. It's a real easy energy to read on the surface. People who don't normally do it, in the energy we're in right now, at least for the next week or 2, people are going to be wearing their hearts on their sleeves. It's going to be real easy to tell when somebody's lying to you. You'll be able to see who likes you, who doesn't. Right? You're like a little emotional Santa Claus. You can see who's thinking naughty and who's thinking nice, who's feeling naughty, who's feeling nice, whatever it is. Okay, it's going to be plain to see. A lot of people are going to try and hide it, but they can't. All right, it's just what it is. It's a very emotional energy. It's a very emotional time. All the volatility that's in the environmental energy is starting to kind of mellow out, because 2025 is going to mellow it a bit. There's a sobering effect with Pluto and Aquarius where we start to feel a lot more. All right, I mean, it is what it is. So if this is about a Thanksgiving dinner for you, you'll be able to tell exactly. You'll be able to see right through people, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. This is about somebody attached to you now. There's somebody attached to you that maybe you can't read, maybe you can't figure out. I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now, you can figure it out. You'll be able to. Just sit back and watch. All right? Just sit back. Sort of like when you're trying to remember something. Sometimes it's a good idea to calm down a second, close your eyes, and then relive the moment. This is a bit of that. All right? Just, you don't have to close your eyes, but you do have to sort of look and allow what someone's saying to sort of sink in. You'll see right through it. All right? Let's see what's going on with this person here. All right? Let's do it. I was going to do a reading where I polled on the turkey, but I can tell you without polling and reading, the turkey's fucked. Okay? I mean, if they're not already frozen, they're about to be. Okay? And if they're not already overcooked, they're probably about to be. All right? It is what it is. Let's go. I'll do this with 3 cards and a bottom card. We won't tell these people. First of all, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. No turkeys were harmed during the making of this reading, and I'm not selling you a turkey, even though I am talking a little bit fast because I hate these intros, but I have to do them. Okay? It's timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay? All right. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands. This is an energy attached to you. This is somebody. Somebody's got it in their mind. They want something with you, or they've got their mind set on you. They've got an intention set towards you. Somebody's coming at you. Can I put it that way? Somebody's coming at you. It's different for all of you. That's why I'm having a hard time with it. So I'll just phrase it this way. Somebody's coming at you, and you're going to be able to see right through them. They've got an agenda. They've got a plan. Now, for some of you, that's a very good plan. It's to get your pants off. That's a wonderful agenda, right? Assuming you like this person too. For others of you, it's an agenda. They want to trip you up on something. They want to catch you on something, right? I don't know. You know, welcome to my world. Everybody, I got thousands of people attached to me with agendas that want to trip me up. Some want to trip me up on something. Some want of this, some want of that. I don't care. I'm just going to be eating turkey. Okay, fine. You know, the only one who's really, truly fucked today is the turkey. At the end of the day, and maybe some cranberries. You know, cranberries have feelings too. 3 cards. Here we go. So somebody got an agenda here. It's something they've been thinking about a while. Let's take a look at this environmental energy, because this pisses me off for some of you, and for others of you, well, I'm trying not to look because your pants are down. Somebody's talking. Somebody got an agenda here with you. For some of you, it's very good. For others of you, it's not. It's all people you have karma with. It's all karma. There's a lot of karma coming out here. It's probably slap back for all the turkeys we just killed. All right, here we go. Oh, poor little turkeys. Right here. Knight of Swords. Whoa. Did we just freeze? Motherfucker. Hold on a second. Wow. It's a lot of energy. Okay, we just froze on Thanksgiving. That's wild. I mean, it's a lot of energy here. I'm cracking jokes to keep the energy light. All right? You can cover yourself in fucking crystals. It won't break the energy up and smooth it out and calm it down as much as some laughter will. 2 seconds. laughter. That's it, right? Think about somebody fun sitting down at a gloomy table. Watch what happens, right? Or vice versa. Somebody gloomy sitting down at a fun table. At the end of the day here we go. Knight of Swords. Somebody talking. Somebody's got an agenda. They got something on their mind. They're chatting. For some of you, this is just a family dinner, but I'm not going to be that cheesy. I read some of the horoscopes around the internet at some of the sites this morning, and they all just talk about, you're going to be getting together with family and friends and all this stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, you just showed me you're a fucking phony. You know, I mean, you can't. It's Thanksgiving. Of course they are. Well, for fuck's sake. You know, there's bigger alignments than that going on, right? You got the turkey semi-sextile and the fucking cranberry sauce. I mean, that alone causes some problems. There's more going on than, this is much bigger than just Thanksgiving, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, all jokes aside, that devil, that's a big deal. You got some karma with somebody here. And I'm not saying this is happening today. I'm not talking about your Thanksgiving dinner, but I could certainly see for a few of you, if you got family tensions, how this might play out. You know, I mean, right here, though, the Knight of Swords. Somebody here. What's the center card? Queen of Pentacles. What's red with the Knight of Swords? Wheel of Fortune. It's an energy I would call, it's the same energy I would get if I was trying to tame a lion, right? Or tame an animal, or train an animal. What do they call it with horses? Breaking a horse, kind of a thing. It's that kind of energy. Somebody wants to break a horse. You're like a wild. Somebody sees you as like a wild stallion, and they won't break you. I don't know how you break a horse. I'm sure it isn't very nice. It probably involves whips or something. It sounds horrible. But it's the only way I can describe it. I've heard the term. Okay? So I know I sound like I know a lot about horses. I don't. I don't know a damn thing about them. I rode a pony once at camp. I think it was a pony. Might have been a donkey. Not sure. Don't remember. It was a long time ago. We were the Micmacs, which is an Indian tribe. They named our little camp group after that. Don't know if that's racist or not. Do not know. It was the early 80s. All bets were off back then. Right? So, I mean, whatever. I'm just sharing a childhood memory. Could have been a fucking donkey for all I know. But somebody wants to break you like a wild stallion here. And then calm you down. They got something they want to say that they think is going to change everything, get you in line, and then everything will be different. That's the intention they've got in their head. Okay. God, I hate people like this. Okay. I mean, I do. I don't like using the word hate. Okay, I dislike people like this, but my God. I think they in for a rude awakening. So what is your, before I clarify all this, let's grab the little animal deck and ask what your reaction to this is. And again, this is not necessarily happening on Thanksgiving. All right? This might be 3 turkeys with me, but it's really an owl, a deer, a fawn, and a little bluebird or some shit. Okay? Let's see where we go here. Let's see where we're at. What's your reaction to this? What's my viewer's reaction to this? So I can give you some advice. I suspect you're not thrilled. I suspect you're not thrilled any more than the horse is that's being broke. I don't imagine they like it. You know, I don't want you riding me, right? What the fuck? Get off me, motherfucker. What's going on? That's what I'd say. I was probably a horse in a past life. Look at that. Get off me. All right, here we go. Let's see your reaction. I mentioned a little owl. Makes you feel small. No. Why do I say that? I mentioned the owl, right? Nothing happens in these readings without purpose. And I have to swim in this energy to pull these readings. So if I say it, if I joke about it, it's here. It's up to you to think laterally to figure it out. I'm off in a kestrel field watching my kestrels hunt where I used to sit when I was a kid. I'm not here. I'm in some kind of half trance when I do these readings. That's why I got to review them afterward to make sure I didn't say something horrifying. But I have no idea what I'm saying in real time. But at the end of the day here, this is a bigger owl than this one. So this person, right, is whatever they say, it makes you feel small for a moment. That's all. It's the environmental energy. Or maybe that's its purpose. Maybe that's what we try to do when we break a horse. I don't know. Do we try to make the horse, probably try to beat it down a little, tame it, right? I mean, that's what they do with lions. So, you know, I don't know. Make the human seem bigger than it is, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, 9 of Swords. You're like, what? What just happened? It's anxiety. It makes you anxious. It makes you worried. It makes you think. This could happen here. This happens all the time. People get false accused of things, right? Things like that. This kind of energy. It's the kind of energy that happens with that. I got one of my neighbors, you know, he looked like he doesn't belong here in the neighborhood. He's like me. We run into the same shit. He looked like he doesn't belong here in the neighborhood. He got it. Somebody accused him through coincidence, a strange coincidence that he happened to be standing somewhere when somebody else was there, and it happened 2 or 3 times that he was the neighborhood meth dealer, right? He a fucking business owner. Okay, this guy is like the shit. He drives a fucking high-end Mercedes. I mean, come on, right? It's that kind of energy. He's like shaking his head going, what the hell's going on? I said, I don't know. You're wearing a hoodie. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a billionaire. If you're walking around Los Angeles, especially a suburb, in a hoodie, you something. The cop's going to stop and ask you all kinds of shit. So it doesn't matter. You know, you could be the biggest businessman, businesswoman, highest powered lawyer. You just happen to wear a hoodie on a Sunday afternoon. You're a gangster. That's it. You're dealing. You're doing something, right? This is that kind of energy. It's very confusing. This person says something. You don't expect this person to say this, and it's very confusing to you. You're like, what did I do? You start to feel bad about yourself, maybe. Is it me? Is it my fault? You know, in my friend's case, it's like, no, you were just wearing a hoodie. That's all. But, you know, wrong outfit in the wrong neighborhood. That's all. At the wrong time. 3 of Cups. What else? Oh, another 3 of Cups. Where have I seen that? Wasn't that in the pre-shuffle, right? Yeah. Ace of Swords. So again, your reaction to it is a little bit of surprise. It makes you very emotional. All right, you're not happy with this, not by any means, but it does show you something. Let's see what it shows you. Let's get this Ace of Swords, because it sets something in motion here. All right, and also with the reconciliation attached to this, what this person's agenda, them trying to beat down the horse, if you will, or break the horse, if you will, reminds you of something from the past. It brings back an old anxiety. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords. Why is it here? Holy crap. All right. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're at. It's crossed by the star. This is happening for a reason. I want you to, you're getting this reading for a reason, obviously. I always say if you're here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Or I usually do in the intro, well, on most days when I'm not trying to auction off a turkey or tell you that I'm not. But I may have forgotten, I may have neglected to mention it in today's reading. This is happening for a reason. The universe wants this to come back, okay? The energy around you wants this. We're in an energy right now where we're reconciling old energies to move forward. Okay? You know, it's tricky energy. The energy we're in right now, I'm just going to say it this way, is going to be hell. It's going to be a really rough ride for low vibrational people. For high vibrational people, you're going to be surfing like a pro across the top of this water. Okay? All of these emotional waters. It's going to be tough. All right? I mean, it is what it is. So the higher vibration you are, the better this is. Know, whatever vibration you are, whatever frequency you're at, know that this is coming back this is happening for a reason, whatever it is. Somebody accused you of something that you didn't do, and you're like, I can't believe they would say such a thing, right? It's happening to point you out to something. It's happening so that you change a pattern, okay? What's on top? The 8 of Swords. Yeah, I see it. Why is that? It's a 9 Swords downgrading to 8 Swords. It's to take you back. It's to put you back in an energy. Why? Why is the 8 Swords here? The Knight of Pentacles. Because there's something you missed. There's something you missed. This is about meticulous planning. This is sometimes the Knight of Pentacles is pictured at a table. He's stopped. He's looking at a map. He's figuring out where he's going. Sometimes it's a bad energy. Sometimes it's a good energy. This time it's a forced stop. It's a way of bringing something back. It's almost like this person, you're probably surprised because it might be out of character for this person, but it's almost like this person is doing it and they don't even know why they're doing it. The 5D manipulates the 3D very easily. Okay, remember, I've taught you that. I've said it a million times anyway, whether I taught you or not, but it is what it is. So, it's a manipulated thing. It's happening for, obviously we have major arcana here, so yeah. There's a lot going on. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify up here now. Let's go and clarify. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords, the big owl. Okay? So, keep this in mind. Sometimes this shit happens. Alright? I mean, what happened with my friend that, you know, well, he doesn't go over to that street anymore. Okay? You know, I told him, I said it probably happened for a reason. You know, you got to be careful. Yeah, I know it's Sunday and you want to walk around looking like, you know, Snoop Dogg on vacation, but you can't do that. You know, people, as sad as it is, people assume things about how people look. People are suspicious these days. People are horribly, especially in the suburbs. Oh my God. But they are. Normally, psychology teaches us people are suspicious if you stand in one place too long, if you're out there, how you're dressed. It's how we get judged, you know, like it or not, you know. You might think it's superficial, and I might think it's superficial, but that's how most people are. So, and it's how a lot of people get in trouble. People will call the cops, you know. The cops called on me once when I was on a walk. She pulled up in the car. She says, you matched the description of somebody who was lurking in the alley. Lurking? I was just walking. I wasn't lurking nowhere. At the end of the day here, this is important for your emotional well-being. This ain't about a hoodie. All right? What's going on here with the Knight of Swords? The Chariot. Yeah. What have I been saying? Somebody trying to break a horse here. Somebody wants to get you in line. This is about controlling those two horses. This is about control. Okay? It's about controlling the horses. I mean, it's plain and simple. I'm making this shit straight up. All right? Maybe even my story that I told about my friend or one I told about me, it might happen to one of you. Maybe you're like, oh my God, I'm appalled. I've never been stopped for that before. Oh my God. Yeah, well, welcome to the new world. Right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Why the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. There's an Ace of Wands missing a Knight of Wands. It feels like a Knight of Wands. Why does it feel like a Knight of Wands? Three of Pentacles. It feels like a Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands tends to make assumptions. It tends to be an emotion. We call it emotionally immature energy or a player energy. Players make assumptions. They assume that you want them. Right? That's where their confidence comes from. They don't care. It's a numbers game. Whatever. You know. Go for it. Don't go for it. Fine. Just someone else will say yes. Right? Move to the next person at the party. Somebody here is very assumptive that they can. This came up in a couple of the monthly fly-through readings. We had somebody thinking they were trying to help you or you needed help. One of the signs had that. I would definitely watch that if I were you. Again, I'm not your astrologer. Those are all signs readings. It's just different angles on the soulmate cycle. Yeah, they're saying it with good intentions. I mean, they are. It's just it's very assumptive. It's very arrogant of this person to assume such a thing that, you know, it just reads as arrogant, and I think that's why you might be a little perturbed by it. Don't let the bastards get you down. We said that before. It came up in some recent reading. I remember maybe the message from the universe somewhere. I know somebody put a mug up on Twitter. Well, I must have said it at some point. But it's coming up here. Look, I'm just going to tell you, don't let the bastards get you down. It's happening for a reason that benefits you greatly. Okay? If the universe is bringing something painful back, or somebody's reminding you of something that you'd rather not think about, the universe wants you to think about it. It's making you look at this. It's making you go backwards, 9 to an 8, and think about it. Stop. Take a look. There's a reason it's happening. And that reason is based in an ace, which is a new beginning. And that's an Ace of Swords. That's some shit. You need to begin from a solid truth, right? You want an Ace of Swords at the beginning of a relationship. You know, you want something nice that's based in truth, not based on a lie. You know, what's going on here with the Wheel of Fortune? This person, very arrogant here, but it's for a good cause. It might piss you off. I can dig it. You might be insulted. I can dig it. Everything I've talked about here, all the examples I've given, yeah, very insulting. It's insulting when someone asks me if I live around here. Certainly insulting for my friend. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You should be able to walk around your own neighborhood and wear what you want to wear. Unfortunately, you can't. People are just paranoid these days. I don't know what the deal is with them. I pick up on it. My whole neighborhood is just paranoia. People are just paranoid. Apparently, for good reason, if you know, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Right here, the Wheel of Fortune. The times they are a-changing. What's going on here? The King of Wands. Yeah, it's very arrogant of this person. This person arrogantly thinks that their world... This is the part of it that might piss you off, that this person thinks. It's sort of like if something happens in the neighborhood, you think, wow, who the fuck are you to tell me that? Who the fuck are you to accuse me of that? Do you think you own the neighborhood or something? This person thinks they own the world, or their shit doesn't stink in some way. I mean, I think what they're telling you is something very emotional that happened in the past. This could play out 100 different ways. I mean, I'll give an example. Somebody might bring up, you know, a past relationship you had that, you know, you've sort of resolved and put away, and they bring it back up and say, and try to tell you that you made a mistake or you didn't do something right, and they know the better way that you could have handled it, and boy, does that cause you a lot of anxiety because it brings it all back. Fine, let it. Take a look at it, okay? It's coming back for a reason. However this plays out, whatever it is, you get accused of shoplifting, you get accused of being the wrong person in a relationship, there's some sort of accusation coming from this person towards you. Whatever it is, it's happening for a reason, all right? I'm not going to sit here and give 5,000 different examples, but you catch my drift, right? All right. Don't start wondering. Don't let the anxiety set in. All right. Allow yourself to slowly unpack this so that you don't get jammed up on the Eight of Swords. All right. Wants you to take a look at it. Maybe take a look at why it bothers you. That's probably one of the key issues for most of you. Okay? Why does it bother you? Right? I don't know. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. It benefits both of you. All right? In some way. So this person's doing it for arrogant reasons. They think they can change things. They think they know everything. They think they own the neighborhood. They think they own the world. They think they give the best advice. They think they're the shit. I don't know. Whatever it is with that King of Wands there, they're a real prick. I can tell you that. They're being a real prick. At least maybe they're not normally, which is why it surprises you. But they are being a bit of a prick here. But when I throw a Wheel of Fortune from another deck on top of a Wheel of Fortune, I think there's a double benefit. You may spin this back on them, and in a way, you've got the universe's permission here to spin it back on them. Okay? I don't normally recommend. Normally, I say don't engage and things like that. This time, if there's a necessary fuck off and it's well placed, feel free to use it. Okay? Energetically, that's what it says. Make your own decisions. All right? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? I'm not going to get overcomplicated with this, but this is a big deal. All right? This is karma that you both share. It affects each of you differently. Over here, pay attention to what I said about you and how you should deal with this and things you should stop and look at. But your response helps this person look at themselves as well. So both people benefit here. But I wouldn't get too deep into it with them. I don't think they're willing to listen. The King of Wands doesn't usually admit when they're wrong, or, you know, they can do no. There's a lot of narcissism here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah. You come out smelling like a rose here. All right, you come out, be the bigger person. Turn it on them in a way that you come out the bigger person. In other words, if somebody's going to say something or accuse you of something, don't prove them right by your response. Okay? Have your response cause them to think about their accusation. You follow? All right? Don't prove them right by your response. If somebody's calling you out for being too aggressive, don't come at them aggressive. Okay, you're just proving them right? If somebody's calling you out for something, blah, 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 that you did emotionally wrong, a calm response will teach this person a lesson. It is the best way to do it. You're probably just planting a seed of thought here. It's probably happening for a reason, but again, I said, it's two Wheel of Fortunes, right? What they say sends you into 9 swords. What you say sends them into 9 swords. Look, it's there. It's fueling the King of Wands. We didn't know. Okay? So I don't know what this is. Maybe you get accused of being the neighborhood meth dealer. I don't go because you wanted to dress like Snoop Dogg on vacation. I have no idea. Be careful about that. People judge. People judge. I feel like you're being judged here. I feel like somebody's got their opinion about an emotional issue that you handled your way, and they're coming at you with it. All right? And it's happening for a reason. You're like, why is this happening? Why? Why? Well, it's happening so you take a step back and you look at it. All right? It's also, there's a truth. There's something you missed. when you processed it the first time. Sometimes the universe, look, I know. Sometimes the universe brings things back in a very annoying way. It's like, Steve, there's probably a better way this could have come back. I can dig it. I can dig it. But sometimes it's just energy. It just does what it does. I feel like a lot of you are insulted on some level. That's why I told you the story about my neighbor and me. Somebody called, thought I was lurking in the alley, that kind of, you know. It's like, you know, it's just great. It's insulting on some level. I can dig it. You know, I really can. It is what it is. I don't know. But at the end of the day here, fine, be insulted, whatever, but you're getting this reading so that you don't just dwell on that, you process it. That's what this Knight of Pentacles is saying here. And this Ace of Swords leads to a new beginning for you. It's a much more solid one. All right? If nothing else, you might learn to disassociate with whoever this is. That's possible too. All right? So that's your reading. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. In fact, I just picked this deck up and there's a star at the bottom still. I mean, I'm still drawn to that star. And there's 10 swords. There's I think the star was crossing over here somewhere or something like that. There's 10 swords underneath it. We'll take a look at where it's going. And a 6 of Pentacles. I mean, 10's of the end, dead end to lead to a new beginning. You're about to enter a new phase. The energy around you is just trying to help you enter it in a balanced way, okay? That's all. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Okay, I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving if you're here in the U.S. If you eat your vegan turkey or your real turkey, whatever it is, all right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.